you found that dream spot looking over the ocean, or you found that building, it's your dream to build your property, to build your own building, to make it into residence, that is amazing. But there are a few things that you do need to know in this process. First of all, when purchasing a piece of land, for example, to build your home, you need to check if it's an area that you can build in. Is it an ecological, sustainable area where you can't do anything? Is it an agricultural piece of land, or is it urbanistic? These you can check at the town hall. You can see there's something called a PDM. When you look at the PDM, it will give you the index of construction that you can build on based upon the other houses that are in the area. When it's simply a piece of land, this is usually more difficult than if it has an existing construction. I would always advise to build from an existing construction because you know that you're able to build the same amount of square meters at least that's already existing on that. Again, these are to be checked on the documents in the town hall. You need to also check, does it have any illegal constructions on it? Because I'm saying to you that you can build on something that has an existing building, but is that actually legal? This can be checked on the cadastry and you can see how many square meters it has. Other things that you need to know when you're building a house are your prices and how much it's going to cost you and what are the procedures. So you found a piece of land, you've checked at the town hall that you can build on it, it's an urbanistic area, great, that's wonderful. What do you do next? You buy it, you go through the process of getting a project licensed. This is called a PIP. This document will allow you to see how many square meters you can build. So if, for example, if you want a 500 square meter house, you want a 700 square meter house, you ask for this permission. Usually it takes about 6 months to obtain. If you're very lucky, you can buy a piece of land that already has an existing project, and then you can just change that. These are architectural changes, and that's the next step that you're going to do. You're going to subject to architectural project. That will allow you to have a contemporary house, a more classical house. Is it a 1-story, 2-story? That brings us to another question. How high can you go? The height of the property that you're going to do, if it's a condo, if it's a building, if it's a house, is going to depend on the other houses in the area and the median range. So if you can see high rises around you, you could be able to take the median of that and build to that extent. If, for example, you only have 1 stories or maximum 2 stories in the area, that usually limits to you about 1 story and nothing more. This is for a house. Now, what you would do next is tender with a construction company. That's probably one of the most important things, is to find a right construction company. Contractors are tricky to find. You do need to make sure you find the right one. Price per square meter in the luxury end ranges from about $1,500 to $2,500 in luxury areas and for great products. You can find cheaper options, but usually if it's cheaper, you're not getting the best and you might have some difficulties on the end. It takes 6 months, as I said, to get the project approved, the permit to build, and then it can take another 6 months to get the architectural project approved, and about 2 years build, depending on what you want to do. This, of course, is for land, allows you to have your dream home.